And we're rolling. All right, Daryl. So I'm not going to walk all the way down there, but way down at the end there is Admiral Way. It just turns right over there. So 175 is the freeway or highway or whatever road, the busy road that runs over there, and then it turns into a dirt road on Admiral, and then we're standing on Hannah. And Hannah looks like it was paved at one point in time. Not much left to it, and then it only went up to the house here, and then after that it becomes dirt. So these are some of the neighbors. You have a newer construction house here, and most of the rest of them look pretty old. But yeah, there's a road, dirt road that juts off, and there's some houses above you that overlook you. They're a little bit higher on the hill. So everything here is slopes. You know, we're on the side of a hill, and this is the house here. But this road continues. You're the last house on the road. I mean, up top in the higher road, there's a couple more. But those two lots that are for sale are up this way. And there's nothing on them, really. This first one has like a little cutout driveway, just like a little flat space, which is important because, like I said, it basically just slopes almost all the way down. There's a couple stair steps. Here's a car coming by. Seems to be about one a minute or so. It's not too much. Pretty peaceful, a lot of big trees, really shady, probably shady all the time. And you can hear the birds, the scrub jays, and really, really beautiful. I'm guessing that first lot is kind of like property line somewhere here, because there's two lots, and the second lot is probably, we're in it here. And I see a water meter, really old water meter thing here. And so sometimes those are on property lines. So there's the house. Just kind of a rough guess. I can't guarantee it. It'd be all sorts of fun because you got poison oak growing, covering the entire thing. So sure you'd want to get out there and do some weed whacking, right? I think I've never seen you in person. I don't know about your mobility, but that could be the biggest issue. 'Cause I don't know that you're parking down on the road. Probably not. Probably parking up here, but either way, there's some stairs and stuff to be getting in and out of this place. I just don't know if you want that or not. So let's take a look at it. Make sure it's still recording. We're still recording. Cool. So here's your driveway. They got a little parking structure, little lean-to thing. It's just dirt. It's a little bit of brickwork there, and there's two stairways that kind of conjoin and go down this thing. They got grapes growing on it. But everywhere you go, it's a lot of stone work. This is all stone work. This is log poles, probably from the property that they built this lean-to with a tin roof or aluminum roof. So yeah, we'll come down. See how the two stairs conjoin. While we're here, we have a good advantage to look at the roof and hopefully that sun's not too bad. Yeah, so you're in your chimney. Your roof doesn't have any gutters. It also doesn't have any kick-out flashing, which usually helps protect the fascia boards. The kick-out flashing would go on the very edge of the roof, and it's just this metal flashing that makes sure that water doesn't kind of sap back and trickle down. They have installed the roof shingles to overhang, which could have the same effect. And this is unusual construction. It's definitely not something you see every day, but the The fascia is covered in stucco, and then so is your underside. It's all just stuccoed in. And yeah, unique. We'll do the outside first. Unique rock work. I mean, some special rocks in here have been picked, and there's some glass pieces and stuff too. These are single pane windows, old aluminum. They're held in place with putty. Sometimes this putty, you get cracks and things that you gotta have them resealed or redone. Here's your power, where it comes in, your power meter. The drop is from above. They have a way to channel water, it looks like, away from the house and out. But yeah, here's an example. Here's like a big piece of glass or something that's in the rock work. So here's another one. You know, some nice rocks have been chosen with care to inlay in this. Rock work everywhere. You got this nice wall up front with the arches. This is kind of your front deck. And yeah, there's not a place to park on the main road, so you wouldn't park down there. I don't even know why there's a walkway entrance, to be honest. It's not really a road that you would be walking on. So there's one of the scrub jays right there. Front of the house, you can see it's morning time right now. What time is it? It's 8:36 in the morning. Get some sun. You have another chimney here. That's for the stove that's in the kitchen, like a cooktop stove. We'll get to that. I don't have the front door unlocked, but we'll look at that real quick because it's got everything has like a cool, unique feature. Whoever built this place wanted everything to be special. Just the handle is this interesting curved branch that they have found and utilized. Here's the front door. A little bit sun worn. Could use some refinishing. You know, the finish is kind of cracking off, flaking off. Just custom, unique work everywhere that you go. There's your walkway down. This shed thing. Yeah, look at the rocks on this corner here. Okay, here's the left side of the house. Again, they have this place to make sure water, a little canal system to make sure that water is exiting and leaving. Here's our chimney, which is important to pay attention to because it might need some resealing in some places or something. We might have some water intrusion that I'll point out. It's like a place maybe to keep firewood underneath this overhang, which is a little shaky. I need to see if I have a key to that padlock. You think you asked about one of these pipes or something. I don't remember what pipe you were talking about. This thing doesn't seem to serve much of a purpose. It's got a little wheel on it, a pulley. This thing is old, but probably still makes something work. They got power running out to it with the light. It's just Romex running out. Not the proper way to do that, but they're getting by. Okay, let's go inside. Still recording. Yes, sir. Okay. Walk inside, and the first thing, smells a little musty. kind of like a wet newspaper, a really old wet newspaper. It's not overwhelming though. It might even be pleasant to some people. And it's actually kind of fitting. Maybe it smells like basement. Actually, it could be basement smell. Yeah. Yeah, it feels like you step back in time. Really, really charming place. Here's the fireplace. It's got an insert. Looks great. Has these unique hanging bars. That one's a little wobbly actually, but like that one's not really being used. But this one over here, he's got his metal stoking stick. You ever seen one that big? Again, hanging on a custom piece. The corner, corner here, I notice a little soft. Makes me wonder if some water might be coming in somewhere around the chimney, soaking through pieces. See the white on the cracks of the stonework? That sometimes tells me that water's coming in. That, and there is some deterioration and crumbs having fallen down. Is it going to change in your lifetime? Probably not. It's probably fine. But yeah. Notice this cool custom trim cut here on both sides, opening up into the kitchen, and this incredible little bar. Got the glasses and some decor. This is an old like oil lamp turned into a light kind of thing. Kitchen, you got this cool wallpaper. So in the kitchen we have wash machine. It's probably as old as the house, it looks like. Yeah, and they've kept the classics around. There's a coffee maker here, and I don't know what that is, a blender, it looks like. Something like that. Electric coil stove. Never seen one with this fat coils like that. Oven. Cutting board, and they got the sink with the cast iron full top. And your paper towel holder is literally a stick that somebody's whittled. Your cupboards have unique pulls. Like I said, everything about it is very custom. Refrigerator. An intentionality to keep things kind of in the past, looking like they're in the past. I mean, this table screams the 70s. You would know better than I. Here's the stove that's just in the kitchen. I bet you could cook on top of that. Little pantry. Show you the inside of this bar. There we go. Plenty of storage for all your drink mixing needs. Okay, we go down the hallway here. Bedroom number 1. Walls got some dirty smudges on them from where a bed or something used to be. Tiny closet. Single light. Lamps. Old fabric curtains. That's looking out to the parking spot. Here's your hallway closet. You got some storage, your attic access. your sub panel. Here's your water heater. And you got glass fuses. They're running it old school. But you see the wiring that's coming in is insulated with plastic. At least that's not knob and tube there. You know, really old house, you start to be concerned that maybe there's knob and tube. There's also some your hot water and cold water lines there, and I don't know what that one is. Oh, that's going to the washing machine, so that's a drain line that runs down into the crawl space. Lot to see here. Your bathroom, this isn't actual stonework, this is vinyl. It's on the counters and on the floors. The height is really short. I'm 6 foot tall, and mid to upper femur is where this is. I mean, I could still wash my hands. I'm not like bending over incredibly. It's just low. A salmon color. It's the masculine pink. And shower. It's looks like it's holding its integrity a little bit. You know, sometimes these old tile showers can leak. This window looks out to your neighbors, which they are here. I saw them washing something in the window. So one more bedroom on the end. Same small closet. This one has wainscoting, like wood paneling that comes up halfway, sort of a green color. I guess it's out here in the hallways too. Let's see if we have a key to the shed. I don't know if we do. Hey, all right. There it goes. Hey, it's a workshop. That is pretty cool. Hey, you got your frog skewer. Like frog legs. Electrical's out here. Still going with the glass fuses. That is some thick rebar. Concrete floor. Wow. Security in here is top notch. Didn't want anybody stealing their tools. Top notch security everywhere, even on the wood door. Where's that painted glass? No, it's just a wood door. He made himself a little indestructible hut. He must have been buying the Milwaukee, although I kind of doubt that. Probably a bunch of hand tools. You know, Daryl, I don't know. I think it is on a septic tank. I don't know where it is. If I had to guess, I'd say down here somewhere. But it doesn't have a well. It's on city water. I haven't seen where that comes down. Neighbor has a dog. So I'm just double checking, Daryl, for an access way. I don't see an access to the crawl space. I mean, you have vents. Good morning, sir.
How are you?
I'm good. Neighbors are friendly. Outdoor sink. Hey, Daryl. It bugged me. I couldn't find the crawl space access, and I found it. We're in the hallway closet. Should have guessed, but check this out. Set you there real quick. We got a basement. Hoping these stairs are strong, because otherwise I'm gonna be stuck. So let me set you here. Okay, they're feeling good. Feeling good. I never pass up on a good basement, Daryl. Okay, so yeah, it's dirt, just dug out, and that's obviously not the way you usually do things. Some wood posts that are supporting some shelving. Looks like he did some of his workshopping down here. Cast iron main drain coming off of the bathroom toilet. There's the bathroom sink. This is probably kitchen something. Or no, this is shower. That's what that is, shower. And then kitchen is over here. Well, this is all cast iron, by the way. And what you want to do with cast iron is look at the bottom, see if there's any places where it is rusting through or leaking, but it seems to be in really good shape. And it heads out to the front yard like we had said. Yeah. What else? Hot and cold lines. Galvanized. Another drain pipe, it looks like. Some extension cord sort of wiring. Oh, it's just for lighting. I mean, I don't see knob and tube. So the house has these big old beams that are its foundation, huge beams. And they're all coming down to concrete blocks, which is great. There's no earth to wood contact, so that definitely diminishes any termite possibilities. That's what we like to see. It's like all those squares are like bricks or something that are the back side of that outside of the perimeter concrete wall. Building materials I've never seen before. There's a big rock. Good luck getting these big rocks out of the basement. There's another one. Not sure what he was doing here. Maybe using this old bed post as a lumber organizer. I don't know. Chimney's way down at the end. I don't see any water issues, really. You know, when you got a house that's sloping on a slope, sometimes you get water intrusion in the basement. I just don't feel like I'm seeing any issues. I don't know what that pipe is way over there. Looks really good down here. Really sturdy. Look at this rough sawn lumber. really hardy bones. This is good stuff. These beams are like, it looks like they got like oil soaked in them or creosote or something like that. They don't build houses with lumber like this anymore. This is dimensional lumber and probably from old forest growth, dense rings and everything. Really, really cool. Really cool. All right, well, I had to make sure that I showed you this. Had to make sure.